So let's start our discussion of dental formulas. Dental formulas are something that you need to memorize for the test, both our adult canine, adult feline formulas, as well as the deciduous canine and feline formulas. And what they tell us is how many teeth and what type are on one side of the mouth. So let's start by drawing just a picture of the mouth here. And let's say this is a patient who has his mouth open towards us. So as if we have that shark from Jaws coming towards us, this is what we would see here. So I'm going to go ahead and divide this in half. So now we've got the left side and the right side of the mouth. And then I'm going to divide it so that we have the top and the bottom, or what we refer to as the upper and lower portion of the mouth. So again, this patient facing towards me, I have my upper right here. This would be my upper left, my lower left, and then my lower right. So what does this dental formula tell us? First of all, we're going to look at the letter. I would be incisors. And it tells us that on one side of the mouth, so say the right side, we have 3 incisors, and this first number would be the number on top, on the upper portion of the mouth, and this would be the number on the bottom portion of the mouth, or the lower. So 3 incisors on the top. I'm going to go ahead and draw those. Remember, we just said on one side of the mouth, so let's start with the right side. See, I've got 1, 2, 3, and then 3 incisors on the bottom on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so moving on to the next one, we have our canines. And this formula says that we've got 1 canine on the top on one side and 1 canine on the bottom on one side. So I'll go ahead and draw those. 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Next we have our premolars. So according to this formula, we've got 4 premolars on the top, 4 on the bottom. Start with those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. And finally we get to our molars. And this formula says that on the top we have 2 molars. So 1, 2, and on the bottom we have how many? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what if I want to know the total number of teeth in the mouth? How do I figure that out? Let's go back and look at our formulas here. We're not adding fractions. I don't want you to think there's any real math involved here. Really what we're doing is just counting these. So if I want to know the total number of teeth, I'm going to say, okay, so on one side of the mouth, I have 3 incisors on the top and 3 on the bottom. Okay, so I have a total of 6 incisors, because 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, and canines, I have 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom, just on that right side, so 1 plus 1 is 2. Premolars, 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. 4 plus 4 is 8. And molars, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, so a total of 5. So altogether here I've got a total of 21 teeth, 6 plus 2 plus 8 plus 5, or 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3. 21 altogether, and again, since this is just one side of the mouth, I'm going to take that total, multiply it by 2, and that tells me the total number of teeth that my adult canine should have, which is 42. Also tells me the total type of each tooth and approximately their location, so that if I'm performing my dental charting, I can see what teeth may be missing.